guys, this is Shelby Winkle. I am your Scentsy lady, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about our fragrance flowers and show you the really cool thing that we like to do with them and color them. Wrong side. So let me unbox so you can see how they start off. Now there are instructions because we have a couple of little tips in there, like making sure you take the plug off of the oil and taking the little paper off of the flower. So make sure you read those when you get your fragrance flowers. I am going to color the Darling Dahlia flower today. We have two different styles. This one I love because it has more petals to it. And this is Darling Dahlia. Okay, so what is a fragrance flower? It is made out of sola root, which if you know anything about like reed diffusers, things like that, that's what they are made out of. They're really awesome because they are all handcrafted. We actually have people that make all of these. They grind down the sola root and then they form the petals and they bind it in the back like that. So you can see like there's naturally some marks because that's just from the root. This is a natural product. It's amazing. It's gorgeous. And it's going to smell wonderful soon. So your box will come with your fragrance flower, your oil, and you will have to take off the plastic from the oil. I always struggle with that one. And then the little metal ring to make it like cute and pretty. And so what I like to do is I have my Sharpies. I'm going to choose a couple of different colors. I typically choose 3 colors. Now I do have some other style or type of markers in here, but I don't typically use those ones. For some reason, the Sharpies seem to blend better when the oil is being sucked up in it. So I like to stick with that one. Okay, so my choices today are going to be, I'm thinking this pretty peachy color. I'm going to use some hot pink. And let's see, where's my teal? I kind of always go with like a teal. Actually, I think purple might go really well with this one, purple. So I'm going to choose these 3. And you get to decide however you would like to do it. What I like to do, I'm trying to decide, do I want purple in the middle? Or I'm gonna go purple on the outside. What I also love to do is let my daughter, she's 7, let her color these for her bathroom, the kids' bathroom. We do a couple a year for teachers, like when she's either gonna start school or for Christmas, something like that. And she doesn't put them in the oil. She will color them and we put it back in the box, package it all up cute. And then that way when they get it, they can put it in the oil, but it's gonna be all the pretty colors that Sawyer has done. So as you can see, I'm just going to take and I just go and color the edges. Sometimes I give it a little support on some of them if they're ones that are a little bit more fragile, because remember, this is made from actual sola root. Some people will just go and draw a line down them. You can definitely do that. I like it to bleed heavier. And when I say bleed, it's getting, when the oil absorbs through this wick, it will start bleeding the color onto the flower petals. And there is no, like, if you get dots somewhere else, it's okay. All the colors are gonna bleed and be super pretty. You don't have to worry about it. Like I said, my 7-year-old goes to town and there's color everywhere, but it almost makes it look prettier when there's a bunch of colors everywhere. Me, I like try being all meticulous about it and, you know, want to make sure it's like perfect. And then most of the time I think hers come out prettier than mine. So I'm going to go ahead and color these edges. It's really, really fun to see the different patterns that some people will create on here. I've seen somebody do one where they made it look like an American flag. They did like a couple of stars up over on this one side. See, I got purple up there. Stars, and then they striped the other ones over here. Somebody has created doing a sunflower pattern. That one was really neat. You can come up with something on your own, or you can go and search Pinterest and find different ideas. I think my favorite has been, I showed my niece this pattern. It was almost like this gorgeous, bright rainbow style, all different colors all over. And I was like, her and my daughter were they were gonna color some, and I was like, will you make one like this? And she's like, yeah, and it came out so beautiful. I think that has to be my favorite one that I've had or seen, or I didn't do it, so it wasn't on me. But I just loved all the bright, beautiful colors. I also, because I'm like a pink, purple, teal person, so that's typically like the go-to colors that I do, but I'm trying to branch out and do some different things, just to see just different patterns and see what, what else there is. Get that little fuzz off of there really quick. I like to just look around and get different ideas, but they're really fun. So one of the things that we love to do is have coloring parties. This is something that just can be a fun girls' night in, and you can have your friends over. We pre-order all of the flowers prior, and you just invite your friends over, and you guys get to sit around, kind of do your coloring party and enjoy each other's company. It's something that's almost just relaxing about it. You know how coloring books have been like a huge craze in the past couple of years for adults, because it really just makes people relax, and almost like a meditation time for adults. And honestly, like, couldn't we all use that? We could all, I'm debating if that one should be purple or not. It'll be fine. We could all just chill out a little bit more. I think it would be great for us. So, okay, so now I'm gonna go in and do hot pink. Throw in some hot pink color and see how this looks. These are colors I haven't, well, of course I've done like hot pink before, but I have not done this combo together. And I'm excited to see how it turns out. So when you watch this video, I'll obviously have it completed when I post it. But what I'm going to do is I'm coloring it right now. I will show you what it looks like in about an hour. And then I will show you again what it looks like in 24 hours. And then again in probably, I don't know, 48 hours or something like that. Because you get to see the different levels of how it bleeds, and it's really pretty, the transformation that it takes on. So let me finish with this pink, and then we're gonna move on to peach. One of the ones that I have seen that's really cool is when people will take black, and when it bleeds, it turns into this like gorgeous purple. Like, it's really, really pretty. I don't know, I guess Sharpie uses purple in their black. I don't know, or whatever, brand they were using. they must use like a purple in theirs. And when it bled, it just like, it was like black tips, but bled into purple, and that was real pretty. So let's go in here with the peach now. Now I am very gentle when I'm doing this because it is solar root, so it's kind of a fragile product. So you gotta be careful on not ripping the petals. I like to use, Sawyer likes to use the, they're called the Buttercup Bell shape, and they have less petals, they're bigger petals, and she likes to color those ones, and they're not so fragile, and so it's a little bit easier for her to do those ones, which is perfect, and she just loves, she thinks that one's so pretty. And to me, she likes it. I'm gonna let her do it. And I think it'd be great. All right. I'm getting this one. I wanna make sure I got enough of the peach on here. So when it bleeds, you can really see it. It was really cute. It was last year actually, when my grandma was still alive and with us. She loved these, and always liked to have Sawyer color ones for her so she can have it in her house. Well, she came out here, and I brought some over to my mom's, and she sat there, and Sawyer colored one for her, and my grandma colored one for Sawyer, and they traded. And so my grandma got to have Sawyer's in her house, and Sawyer got to keep the one from my grandma, and I just loved that. It was super sweet, and it was cute watching them decide on the colors that they wanted to do for each other, and it was just a sweet memory. I hope my daughter always remembers that. Look how pretty it looks already, and it's not even in the oil. Okay, so now bear with me because I have to get this off, and with my darn nails, it's not always easy. It is perforated. It's just, I struggle. I struggle with it, and I should have brought some scissors or something and prepared. Oh, come on. Let's do this. Get it. I'm sorry, you guys aren't sitting here wanting to watch me try to open up a bottle, but ooh, I did drop one not long ago. I was trying to take off the packaging, and the kids asked me to do something to help them. And I walked over there, and I didn't realize I was only holding it by the plastic, and whew, slipped right out onto my tile floors and busted and went everywhere. Okay, so you see this comes with a little stopper right there. So you just get your nail or something and gently, because it is very full of oil, gently raise that up and pop. Okay, take that, throw it in your box. Now, another thing is that it's very hard to see, but you see how it's kind of looking smushed? Don't mind my nails, I'm about to go get them refilled. But there is a little piece of paper to hold the wick together. Sometimes it's super duper easy to come off, and other times you don't even see that it's on there and you forget that it's there. Let's see if I can just slide this one off. Yep, okay, see? Just a little piece of paper. So now you're going to put this on here, screw it on, then ready? Take this and set it in there. And because this is a longer wick, which I actually like it when they come with the longer wick, so you know it gets all the way down and will suck up all the oil. I don't want to tip it too much, but there you go. Now, let me tell you, this is a warning. Don't ever place these next to something. You want to keep their distance, give them some distance around things, because this is very potent oil. This is very fragrant oil. And if this is resting up against something, it can take paint off of things, it can damage something. So make sure you're putting it in an area that it is nothing directly next to it, okay? You just want to make sure so it doesn't ruin whatever you have on there. And let me lift this so you can see it from the top. Is that pretty? Voila. So just put it in there. I am going to go take a little picture of it so you can see it, and then I'm gonna set my timer and I will check in an hour to see how it looks, and then 24 hours and 48 hours so you can get the full effect of how pretty it is. These last up to 60 days, and they are fantastic for small spaces. So great for bathrooms. I actually keep one in all of our bathrooms, and I have one in my little water closet toilet area. Great for desks, just smaller areas. I keep one on our dining room table, so when we're eating over there, it smells good right at the dining room table, since there's no plug, so I can't put a warmer on the dining room table, you know? So it sits right there. But they are great. They make wonderful, wonderful gifts. People love them. They are $16. And I mean, I have never had somebody who hasn't absolutely loved it and wanted to keep getting them. So if you want to know more, you can always comment, ask me questions. You can go to my website, which is shelbymariewinkle.scentsy.us or waxmamaofweatherford.com. And if you enjoyed this and learning about this, and if you want to have a party, let me know, send me a comment, and you can like this, subscribe to my page so you can learn and see more tips and tricks and how to do things, and you help me grow, and I appreciate that so much. Okay, if you have any questions, just reach out and I will let you know. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye. Okay, here it is, right after I put it in the oil and I put it in my little water closet. As you can see, I have let mine hit up against here before, so be careful, don't do that. Luckily, this isn't a piece that I'm too worried about, but I just put it in and you can already see that some of the bleeding is starting to happen. This one's gonna be so pretty. I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like in an hour, 24 hours, and 48 hours. Stay tuned. Okay, here it is 1 hour later. So you see a little bit of the bleeding on certain ones. You can see kind of over there and stuff, but just wait. It's gonna get super pretty. And here it is 24 hours later. Look how gorgeous it is. Loving these colors. Glad I picked these ones. All right, so I'm a little past my 48 hours, probably more like 54 or so, but look how pretty it is. So to finish this out, this is the fragrance flower that I colored in the Darling Dahlia, and this is what it looks like after about 50 some odd hours. It's just gotten prettier and prettier each time. Okay, well, let me know if you would like information on it, or you can go to my website at shelbymariewinkle.scentsy.us or waxmamaofweatherford.com. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe to my page and like it and comment, and that helps me grow, and I appreciate it so much. You guys take care.